Hey everyone, Brandon here, Mr. B's Fishing Things. So, story time. The other day I got a call from a friend of mine, Billy. He asked me, he says, you still got that big Jaguar cichlid at your place? And I said, yeah, that's my son's fish. He says, do you want to part with that? And I said, no. I said, that's my son's favorite fish. He says, oh. He says, because I just got a hold of a big female Jaguar cichlid. I'm like, really? So we got to get these two together one way or another. He says, I agree. So, by the time we're all done figuring it out and doing some fish trading and talking, this is what happened. We end up over at Billy's house, netting some fish and looking at his tanks. So I thought I'd bring guys along to look at some of his tanks and some of his fish. The footage is pretty raw, it's just taken with my phone, but I thought you guys might enjoy.
The reason I think it's a male is because it looks like she injects sperm sacs, or rather he does.
Right.
The reason I think it's a female is because that could also just be its poop.
Right.
So
So it's impossible to vent them either.
can't vent them now. Good luck venting that. As soon as you pull it out of the water, she'll turn into a softball.
Well, that's the
or a
thing
soccer
too,
ball.
I suppose, exactly, because of what they do, you couldn't really get a hold of them and do that.
She likes to, like, she'll bite your finger right off.
Well, they have a beak versus they really have,
Yeah, they have a
which
nice
is part of
little
why
beak.
they need to eat the shells and everything is to wear that down.
That's why I feed them shrimp and I feed them mussels and I feed her crab.
Okay,
She loves it.
excellent.
Good to see new occupants. I've got new occupants. Pellet trained. These are my boys.
How old did you say these ones were, Bill?
Those are 13 months.
These are 13 months old, so just over a year old.
I've had them since they were about 3 inches. This
They're-
big.
And they would be
About yay big.
probably 15 inches at this point, something like that?
Feeding time. They eat the big ones. The little baby gar has the little guys. The puffer
might be
actually,
difficult.
but we're gonna do it for it.
When we put a whole net down here.
So Billy, what are the dimensions of this tank?
This tank is 96 inches by 30 inches deep. Deep by 30 inches wide. Or I should say deep and then
It's
tall.
roughly 350 gallons, is that right?
372.
372. Glass front, plywood type tank.
Glass front plywood tank. Fiberglass and plastic epoxy for the paint. Come here, big fella. You're coming for a ride. Yes.
Good job.
Okay, don't.
So as you can see, Billy had some beautiful tanks with some really nice fish in them. While we're there looking over his fish, I noticed that he had an aquarium that needed a top. I happened to know where there was one, made a phone call. Next thing you know, we're at another aquarium keeper's home looking at their fish.
Okay, but you remember the one with the bristle?
Yep.
Is the male.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
And they stay with your eggs.
But I got one other dark male and one light male. And he was in there for like 2 weeks. He wouldn't come out. Like, so we got the eggs. But then when he came out, those bones came out too. So I think he had
I love this. I've got so many lights. All right, well, thank you.
So wasn't that fun? I want to thank Billy and Danielle for allowing us into their homes to look at their aquariums. They both have some wonderful fish and some really nice aquariums. Billy's been keeping fish for close to 20 years at this point. Danielle, on the other hand, is fairly new to aquarium keeping. Both of them had some great fish that they let us look at and allowed us into their homes. If you like this sort of thing, let me know. Maybe we'll go visiting some other people's aquariums.